Triple H has booked 5 matches for the WWE Clash at the Castle Premium Live event in Glasgow, Scotland, on June 15th. One of the competitors on the show, Piper Niven, recently recalled how she asked the game for a spot on the card. Niven was born in Kilbirnie, a small town around 20 miles from Glasgow. The SmackDown star usually portrays a heel on WWE programming. However, she is likely to be a fan favorite at Clash at the Castle when she challenges Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship. In an interview with Denise Salcedo on Instinct Culture, Niven said she had to build up the courage to approach Triple H about the show. "I knew Clash at the Castle was happening, but I didn't hear anything. No whispers of any matches or anything like that, and I was like, I need to be on the card, I need to be on that card. And, honestly, I jazzed myself up for weeks." 023 to 036, Niven received encouragement from her on-screen ally Chelsea Green to talk to Triple H one day backstage at a WWE event. When she finally spoke to her boss, she surprisingly learned he already had plans for her. "I walked up to Triple H and I went, 'I'm here to shoot my shot,'" Niven said. "And he just went, 'Let me guess, it's about Clash?' I went, 'Yeah.' And he went, 'We're working on it.' I was like, 'Oh, this went well. Okay, great, thanks.'" 056 to 107, Niven is a two-time 24/7 champion and former women's tag team champion with Green. She has not yet held a major WWE singles title. Piper Niven had a speech prepared for Triple H before joining WWE. Piper Niven established herself as one of the most well-known wrestlers in the United Kingdom. The 33-year-old added that she planned to remind Triple H of her wrestling background and ability before his positive response. "I had a monologue prepared," Niven continued. "I was like, I deserve this because X, Y, Z, blah, 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 and he's just like, 'Yeah, we're working on it.' Good, yes." Laughs. 114 to 122, the Women's Tag Team Championship is also set to be defended at Clash at the Castle. Bianca Belair and Amp, Jade Cargill will put their titles on the line against Alba Fire and Amp, Isla Dawn and Shayna Baszler and Amp, Zoe Stark. How would you book Bayley versus Piper Niven? Hit the discuss button and let us know. In the dimly lit corridors of the WWE Training Center, the air was thick with anticipation. It was a few weeks before WWE's Clash at the Castle, one of the most anticipated events of the year. The energy was electric as wrestlers and staff hustled about, each absorbed in their preparations. But one star had a different mission tonight: to secure a match that would etch his name into the annals of WWE history. Ethan the Titan Blackstone, a rising SmackDown superstar, stood at the edge of the gym, his eyes burning with a fierce determination. At 6'5" and weighing in at 260 pounds of pure muscle, Ethan was an imposing figure. His journey to WWE had been anything but easy, filled with personal struggles and countless sacrifices. He had clawed his way up from the independent circuits, enduring years of grueling matches and injuries. Now, he was ready for the next big step, and for that, he needed to speak to one man, Triple H. Triple H, known as The Game, was not only a legend in the wrestling world, but also one of the key decision-makers in WWE. Securing his approval was crucial for anyone looking to make a significant impact. As the clock struck midnight, Ethan decided it was time. He made his way through the labyrinthine hallways of the center, heading towards Triple H's office. The sound of his boots echoed off the walls, each step bringing him closer to his destiny. Reaching the office, Ethan hesitated for a moment, his heart pounding. This was it. Summoning all his courage, he knocked on the door. A moment later, it opened to reveal Triple H, looking as formidable as ever. With his signature stern expression, Triple H gestured for Ethan to come in. "What's on your mind, Ethan?" Triple H asked, his voice calm but authoritative. Ethan took a deep breath, his mind racing. "I want a match at Clash at the Castle," he said, his voice steady and resolute. Triple H raised an eyebrow, studying the young wrestler in front of him. "That's a big ask, Ethan. Why do you think you're ready for this?" Ethan stepped forward, his eyes locking with Triple H's. Because I've fought my way up from nothing. I've faced every challenge, every opponent, and I've come out stronger. Clash at the Castle is my chance to show the world what I'm capable of. I don't just want this match, I need it. Triple H leaned back in his chair, a thoughtful expression on his face. You've got heart, I'll give you that. But heart alone won't cut it. You need to prove you belong there, in front of thousands of fans, against the best of the best. I will, Ethan replied, a spark of defiance in his eyes. Give me the opportunity, and I'll show you and everyone else that I'm more than ready. Triple H was silent for a moment, weighing the young star's words. Finally, he nodded. All right, Ethan. You've got your match. But remember, this is your shot. Don't waste it. Ethan's heart soared. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. As Ethan left the office, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. He had his match, but now the real work began. Over the next few weeks, he trained harder than ever before. Every muscle screamed in protest, every bone ached, but Ethan pushed through, driven by the burning desire to prove himself. The night of Clash at the Castle arrived, and the atmosphere was electric. The stadium was packed with thousands of fans, their cheers and chants echoing through the air. Backstage, Ethan prepared himself, his mind focused on the task ahead. This was his moment, and he was ready. As his entrance music blared through the speakers, Ethan walked out into the arena, the roar of the crowd washing over him. He felt a surge of adrenaline, his nerves replaced by a fierce determination. His opponent was a seasoned veteran, known for his ruthlessness and skill in the ring. But Ethan was undeterred. He had come too far to back down now. The match began, and Ethan fought with everything he had. Every punch, every kick, every move was executed with precision and power. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, captivated by the intensity of the battle. Ethan's opponent was relentless, but Ethan matched him blow for blow, refusing to give an inch. As the match wore on, Ethan found himself pushed to his limits. His body was battered and bruised, his energy waning. But he dug deep, drawing on every ounce of strength and determination he had left. With a final surge of power, he executed his finishing move, the Titan Slam, sending his opponent crashing to the mat. The referee counted to 3, and the crowd erupted in cheers. Ethan had done it. He had won his match at Clash at the Castle, proving to himself, to Triple H, and to the world that he belonged among the elite. As he stood in the ring, his arms raised in victory, he felt a sense of fulfillment and pride unlike anything he had ever experienced. Backstage, Triple H approached him, a rare smile on his face. You did it, Ethan. You proved yourself out there. Welcome to the big leagues. Ethan nodded, his heart swelling with pride. Thank you, sir. This is just the beginning. As Ethan walked away, he knew that this was the start of a new chapter in his career. He had faced the ultimate test and emerged victorious. And with that victory, he had earned his place in the WWE Pantheon. The future was bright, and Ethan the Titan Blackstone was ready to seize it with both hands.